Listen up, family. You're not here by accident. You're not just passing through. You're standing on the edge of your destiny, and I'm here to tell you, watch this every day. Let this fire ignite your soul because you were born for more. You're not small, you're not average, you're not just another face in the crowd. You are a force, a vision, a dream with legs, and it's time to RUN toward your purpose. Where you are, let's start there. You don't need a fancy office or $1 million in the bank to build your business. Oh no, your business begins right where you stand. That little apartment, that's your headquarters. That beat-up laptop, that's your command center. Your struggle, that's your story. Build your business on where you are. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is now. Take what you have right here, right now, and make it work. Your location ain't your limitation, it's your launching pad. Now, let me ask you something. What is a strategy? A strategy ain't just a plan you scribble on a napkin. It's a map for your mission. It's knowing where you're going and how you're gonna get there. It's waking up every day with intention, saying, I'm not just dreaming, I'm doing. Your strategy is your hustle with a purpose. It's studying the game, learning the moves, and playing to win. Without a strategy, you're just wishing. But with a strategy, you're building. So get clear, get focused, and get moving. Hold up, let me tell you something real. You are more than what you do. Your job, your hustle, your grind, that's not your identity. You are a child of purpose, a vessel of greatness. You're not defined by your paycheck or your title. You're defined by the fire in your heart, the vision in your mind, and the courage in your steps. Don't let the world box you in. You're not just a teacher, a barber, a coder. You're a world changer in disguise. Own that, live that, be more. And listen, don't you ever stop branding yourself. Your name, your story, your vision, that's your brand. Every step you take, every word you speak, every post you share, you're telling the world who you are. Don't let nobody else write your story. You keep branding you. Show up consistent, show up bold, show up unapologetic. Your brand is your promise to the world that you're here to make a difference. So shine bright and don't dim your light for nobody. Now let's talk about your circle. Surround yourself with good people. You can't soar with eagles if you're hanging with turkeys. You need folks who lift you up, who challenge you, who see the king and queen in you even when you feel like a peasant. Good people aren't just cheerleaders, they're truth tellers. They'll push you to grow, hold you accountable, and pray for your success. Get rid of the doubters, the haters, the energy drainers. Your circle should be a sanctuary, not a battlefield. And finally, never stop. Never stop dreaming, never stop growing, never stop pushing. You're not here to play small. You're here to leave a legacy. So watch this every day. Not just to feel good, but to do good. To wake up and say, today, I'm closer to my dream than I was yesterday. You've got the power, you've got the purpose, and you've got the plan. Now go get IT. You're standing right here, right now, and I'm telling you, don't wait for a better place, a better time, or a better situation to start chasing your dreams. You don't need a big office, a fancy car, or a bank account full of cash to build something amazing. Your business, your vision, your future. It all begins exactly where you are. That's right, where you're sitting, standing, or dreaming today is the perfect spot to plant the seeds of your success. Don't let anybody tell you you need more before you can start. You've got enough, you are enough, and I'm here to shout it loud. Start where you are with what you have and watch how far you can go. Think about it. You might be in a tiny apartment with a wobbly table as your desk. Maybe you're working from your mom's basement. Or maybe you're in a small town where nobody's ever heard of your big ideas. So what? That's not a reason to stop. That's your starting line. That little corner of the world you're in, it's your headquarters. That old laptop that takes 5 minutes to turn on, that's your tool. Your phone with the cracked screen, that's your connection to the world. You don't need a perfect setup to make things happen. You just need a heart full of fire and a mind ready to work. The greatest businesses, the ones that changed the world, didn't start in shiny skyscrapers. They started in garages, in bedrooms, in places nobody thought mattered. So why not you? Why not your place? Why not now? I know what you're thinking. You're looking around and it feels like you don't have much. Maybe you've got bills piling up, or you're juggling 2 jobs just to get by. Maybe you're thinking, how am I supposed to build anything when I'm barely holding it together? But listen to me. Your struggle is your strength. The fact that you're still standing, still dreaming, still hoping, that's the fuel you need. Your business doesn't need a perfect life to grow. It needs you. It needs your grit, your determination, your refusal to give up. Every tough day you've made it through is proof you've got what it takes. So take that energy, take that fight, and pour it into your dream. Build it right where you are, because where you are is exactly where miracles start. Let me tell you something else. You don't need permission from anybody to begin. You don't need a degree, a boss, or a rich uncle to say, go for it. The only permission you need is from yourself. Stop waiting for the world to hand you an invitation. Stop waiting for someone to say you're ready. You're ready now. That idea in your head, that spark in your heart, it's calling you. Maybe it's a business selling homemade candles, or fixing cars, or teaching kids how to read. Whatever it is, it's yours and it's waiting for you to start. Don't let the size of your dreams scare you. Don't let the mess of your life stop you. Pick up what you've got, your skills, your passion, your time, and start building. One step, one move, one day at a time. That's how it works. And here's the thing, where you are is unique. Nobody else has your story. Nobody else has your exact mix of experiences, struggles, and dreams. That's your power. Maybe you grew up in a place where nobody talks about starting a business. Maybe you're the first one in your family to even think about it. That's not a weakness, that's your edge. Your business will stand out because it's built on who you are and where you're from. Maybe you're in a small village and you know everybody's name. Use that. Connect with people, build trust, start small. Maybe you're in a big city surrounded by noise and competition. Use that too. Find your corner, your niche, your way to shine. Your location, your situation. It's not holding you back. It's giving you a foundation nobody else can copy. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Building something from nothing takes work. It takes late nights, early mornings, and a whole lot of faith. But you don't need to have it all figured out to start. You just need to take the first step. Maybe that's writing down your idea. Maybe it's telling a friend what you want to do. Maybe it's selling one product, one service, one time. Start small, but start. Every big dream grows from a tiny seed, and that seed, it's already in your hands. It's in the skills you've got, the people you know, the place you're standing. You don't need to move to a new city or wait for a big break. Your break is right here, right now, in the life you're living. Let's get real for a second. The world loves to tell you what you can't do. People will look at your situation and say, you're too young, or you're too broke, or you're in the wrong place. Don't listen to them. They don't see what you see. They don't feel the fire you feel. Your vision is yours, and it's inspired by bigger than their doubts. When they say you can't build a business from where you are, smile and keep going. Show them what's possible. Show them that a dream doesn't need a perfect address to come true. Show them that you can turn a small start into a big story. And don't forget this, every step you take is progress. Every little move you make is building something. Maybe today you make a phone call, or you create a social media page, or you sell one thing to one person. That's not small, that's huge. That's you saying, I'm here and I'm building. Every time you show up, every time you try, you're adding a brick to your business. And one day, you'll look back and see that all those little steps added up to something incredible. But it all starts where you are. Not tomorrow, not next year, not when you have more money or time, right now. So I'm begging you, don't wait, don't let another day go by without taking a step toward your dream. You've got everything you need to start. Your heart, your hands, your story, your place, that's enough. Build your business on where you are. Build it with courage. Build it with faith. Build it with every ounce of who you are. The world is waiting to see what you can do. So go do it. Start today, start now, and never ever stop. You're standing at the edge of your dream, and I'm here to tell you something that will change the way you move forward. You've got a vision, a fire inside you, but let me ask you this: how are you going to get there? That's where strategy comes in. Strategy isn't just a word for big companies or smart people in suits. It's your map, your plan, your way to turn that dream into something real. It's the difference between wishing for something and actually making it happen. So let's talk about what strategy really means, because when you understand it, you'll hold the key to building your future, step by step, day by day. Think of strategy like a road trip. You know where you want to go. Maybe it's starting your own business, writing a book, or becoming the best at what you do. But you can't just jump in the car and hope you end up there. You need a plan. You need to know which roads to take, where to stop for gas, and what to do if you hit a detour. That's what strategy is. It's figuring out where you're going and deciding the best way to get there. It's not about having all the answers or knowing every turn before you start. It's about having a direction, a purpose, and the courage to keep moving forward even when the road gets bumpy. Now, let me make this clear. Strategy isn't something you do once and forget about. It's a way of living. It's waking up every morning and asking yourself, what can I do today to get closer to my goal? Maybe you want to sell homemade cookies. Your strategy might start with learning a great recipe, finding people who love cookies, and figuring out how to package them. It's not just baking, it's thinking about who's going to buy, how you'll tell them about your cookies, and how you'll make a little money to buy more flour. That's strategy. It's taking your big dream and breaking it into small, smart steps that you can actually do. Here's the beauty of it. You don't need to be a genius to have a strategy. You don't need a fancy degree or a big budget. You just need to think. Sit down with a piece of paper and ask yourself, what do I want? What do I have to work with? What's the next step? Maybe you've got a skill like fixing phones or making jewelry. Your strategy is figuring out how to use that skill to reach people. Maybe you post pictures of your work online, or you talk to your neighbors, or you offer a discount to get your first customer. Every choice you make, every move you plan, that's your strategy coming to life. It's you saying, I'm not just dreaming, I'm doing. Let's get real for a moment. Without a strategy, you're like a ship without a rudder. You might have all the passion in the world, but you'll just drift. You'll work hard, but you won't get far. I've seen people with big dreams who never made it because they didn't have a plan. They ran in circles, chasing every shiny idea, but never moving forward. Strategy keeps you focused. It helps you say no to things that don't matter and yes to things that move you closer to your goal. It's like putting blinders on a horse. You see the finish line, and you don't get distracted by what's on the side. Now, strategy doesn't mean you have to know everything. You don't need to see the whole road to start driving. Sometimes your strategy is just taking the first step and learning as you go. Maybe you start a small business selling clothes. Your first strategy is simple. Buy a few items, sell them to friends, see what works, then you learn. Maybe you find out people love your t-shirts but not your hats, so you change your strategy. You focus on t-shirts, find better designs, reach more people. Strategy is flexible. It grows with you. It's not a stiff rule book. It's a living, breathing plan that changes as you learn and grow. And let me tell you something else. Strategy takes courage. It's easy to dream, but it's harder to plan and act. Sometimes you'll be scared. You'll wonder, what if this doesn't work? What if I fail? But here's the truth. Failure is part of strategy. Every time you try something and it doesn't work, you learn. You get smarter. You make your plan better. The only real failure is not trying at all. So don't be afraid to start small. Don't be afraid to mess up. Your strategy is your safety net. It keeps you moving forward even when things don't go perfectly. Another thing about strategy, it's about using what you've got. You don't need $1 million or a big team to start. Look around you. What do you have? Maybe you've got a phone and a good idea. Maybe you've got a few hours after work. Maybe you've got a friend who believes in you. That's enough to start. Your strategy is taking those pieces and making them work together. Maybe you use your phone to take pictures of your product. Maybe you use your free time to learn a new skill. Maybe you ask your friend to spread the word. Strategy is creative. It's seeing the possibilities in what's right in front of you. And don't let anybody tell you strategy is boring. It's not just numbers and charts. It's your story. It's you deciding who you want to be and how you're going to get there. It's you saying, I'm not waiting for luck. I'm making my own path. Every time you make a smart choice, every time you plan your next move, you're writing your future. You're building something real, something yours, that's exciting, that's powerful, that's strategy. So here's my challenge to you. Start today. Sit down and think about your dream. Write down one thing you can do to get closer to it. That's your strategy starting to take shape. Maybe it's making a phone call, learning something new, or telling someone your idea. Whatever it is, do it, then do the next thing and the next. Keep planning, keep moving, keep learning. Your strategy is your promise to yourself that you're not just dreaming, you're building, and with every step, you're getting closer to the life you want. So go make it happen, plan it, do it, live it. Your future is waiting, and it starts with your strategy today. Listen to me, family, because I'm about to tell you something that will set your soul free. You are not your job. You are not your paycheck. You are not the title on your business card or the role you play from 9 to 5. You are so much bigger, so much deeper, so much more than what you do. The world might try to put you in a box, label you by your work, and tell you that's all you are. But I'm here to shout it loud. You are more than that. You are a dream, a purpose, a spark of something divine, and it's time you start living like it. Let's get real for a moment. Every day you wake up, go to work, pay the bills, and do what you've got to do. Maybe you're a teacher, a driver, a cook, or a cleaner. Maybe you're running a small business or working 2 jobs to make ends meet. That's what you do, and it's important. It puts food on the table, keeps the lights on, and shows the world you're showing up. But don't you dare let that define you. What you do is just one piece of who you are. It's not the whole picture. You are a story, a heart, a vision that stretches far beyond the hours you clock in and out. Think about it. When you were a kid, you didn't dream of being a job title. You dreamed of being something big, something bold. Maybe you wanted to explore the stars, tell stories, or make people smile. That kid is still inside you, and that kid knows you're more than what you do. You're the courage it takes to keep going when life gets hard. You're the love you show to your family, your friends, your community. You're the ideas that wake you up at night, the dreams you're too scared to say out loud. That's who you are, and no job, no matter how big or small, can hold all of that. The world loves to make you feel small. People will look at what you do and think they know you. They'll see you sweeping floors or answering phones and think that's your whole story. But you know better. You know there's a fire inside you, a purpose that's bigger than any task. Maybe you're working a job you don't love right now. That's okay. That job is not your destiny. It's just a step. It's paying the bills while you build something greater. Don't let it trap you. Don't let it make you forget who you really are. You are a creator, a dreamer, a doer, and you've got so much more to give. Let me tell you something else. Your worth doesn't come from what you do. It comes from who you are. You could lose your job tomorrow and you'd still be you. You could fail at something and you'd still be you. Your value isn't tied to how much money you make or how many people know your name. It's tied to the heart beating in your chest, the choices you make, the way you keep going even when it's tough. You are enough right now just as you are, not because of what you do, but because of who you are inside. Now, I'm not saying what you do doesn't matter. Your work is part of your journey. It's how you show up, how you serve, how you make a difference, but it's not the whole story. Maybe you're a cashier and you think this is all I am, but you're wrong. You're the person who smiles at a customer having a bad day. You're the one who saves a little money each week to chase a bigger dream. You're the one who goes home and writes poetry or fixes cars or teaches your kids how to be kind. That's who you are, and it's so much bigger than any job. Here's the truth: you are a gift. You were put on this earth for a reason, and that reason is bigger than any one thing you do. Maybe you don't know what your purpose is yet. That's okay. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just know that you're more than your daily grind. You're a collection of moments, dreams, and possibilities. Every time you laugh, every time you help someone, every time you try something new, you're showing the world who you really are. Don't hide that. Don't let the world make you think you're just a worker, just a number, just a role. And let's talk about dreams for a second. What you do today might not be your forever. Maybe you're working a job to pay the rent, but deep down, you want to start a business, make music, or travel the world. That dream is part of who you are. It's not silly, and it's not out of reach. It's a piece of your heart, and it deserves space to grow. You don't have to quit your job or change your life overnight, but you do have to remember that you're more than what you're doing right now. Take a step toward that dream, even a small one. Write down an idea, learn a new skill, talk to someone who's doing what you want to do. Every step you take is you saying, I'm more than this, and I'm going to show it. Don't let anybody box you in. People will try to label you. They'll say, oh, you're just a student, or you're just a mom, or you're just a guy who fixes computers. Don't listen to them. You are never just anything. You are a force, a light, a story that's still being written. What you do is part of your story, but it's not the end. You're allowed to grow, to change, to become something new. You're allowed to be more than one thing. You can be a worker and a dreamer, a parent and an artist, a friend and a leader. You are all of those things, and no one can take that away from you. So here's what I want you to do. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am more. Say it until you believe it. Say it when you're tired, when you're broke, when you feel like giving up. You are more than what you do, and you've got a purpose that's waiting to shine. Live like it, act like it, dream like it. Take every day as a chance to show the world who you really are. You're not small. You're not stuck. You're a gift, a spark, a story that's bigger than any job. So go out there and be you, all of you. The world is waiting, and you've got so much more to give. You are a story, a light, a name that the world needs to know, and I'm here to tell you. Don't ever stop telling that story. Don't ever stop shining that light. Don't ever stop building your name. Your life, your work, your dreams, they're all part of who you are, and you've got to keep showing that to the world. Branding yourself isn't just for big companies or famous people. It's for you right now, right where you are. It's about making sure everyone knows who you are, what you stand for, and why you matter. So listen up, because I'm going to tell you why you should never stop branding yourself and how you can keep doing it every single day. Think of yourself as a book. Every day, you're writing a new page and the world is reading. What do you want those pages to say? Do you want people to know you as someone who shows up, who cares, who tries? That's what branding is. It's deciding what story you want to tell and then telling it over and over in everything you do. It's the way you talk, the way you work, the way you treat people. It's the clothes you wear, the words you choose, the dreams you chase. Every little thing you do is a chance to say, this is me, and I'm here to make a difference. Now, let's get one thing straight. Branding yourself doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It doesn't mean you need a fancy logo or 1 million followers online. It means being real, being you, and being consistent. Maybe you're starting a small business selling handmade soap. Your brand isn't just the soap, it's the love you put into making it, the smile you give to every customer, the way you wrap each bar like it's a gift. Maybe you're a student studying hard to become a doctor. Your brand is the way you ask questions in class, the way you help your classmates, the way you keep pushing even when the work is tough. Your brand is you, and you've got to keep sharing it with the world. Why does this matter? Because the world is loud. There are so many voices, so many stories, so many people trying to be heard. If you don't tell your story, someone else will tell it for you. And trust me, they won't get it right. They'll see you as just another worker, just another face in the crowd. But you're not just anything. You're special. You've got something to offer that nobody else has. Your brand is your way of standing out, of saying, I'm here and I've got something to give. So don't be quiet. Don't hide. Keep showing the world who you are every chance you get. Let me tell you something else. Branding yourself is about trust. When people know who you are and what you stand for, they start to believe in you. They start to rely on you. Maybe you're a mechanic who fixes cars. If you're always honest, always fair, always doing your best, people will talk about you. They'll say, go to that guy, he's the real deal. That's your brand. It's not just fixing cars, it's being someone people can count on. And the more you build that trust, the more doors will open for you. People will come to you, work with you, support you, because they know who you are. But you've got to keep showing them. You've got to keep being that person day after day. And here's the thing, branding yourself never stops. You don't just do it once and call it done. Life changes, you grow, and your story grows with you. Maybe today you're a teacher, but tomorrow you want to start a business. Your brand carries you through that change. It's the way you stay true to yourself while you try new things. It's the way you let people know, I'm still me, even as I become something more. Every step you take, every new goal you chase is a chance to add to your story. So keep telling it, keep sharing it. Don't let the world forget who you are. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a lot of work. And yeah, it takes effort. It takes thought, but it's not as hard as you think. Branding yourself is just living with purpose. It's waking up and saying, today, I'm going to show the world who I am. Maybe you post a picture of your work online. Maybe you talk to someone about your dreams. Maybe you just do your job so well that people notice. Every little thing counts, every smile, every kind word, every moment you show up as your best self. That's you branding yourself. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. Let's get real for a second. The world will try to dim your light. People will doubt you, ignore you, or tell you to stay small. Don't listen to them. Your brand is your power. It's your way of saying, I'm not going anywhere. When you keep branding yourself, you're building something nobody can take away. Not a bad day, not a tough boss, not a failure. Your story is yours, and every time you share it, you're making it stronger. So don't be afraid to be bold. Don't be afraid to be loud. The world needs to hear you, and don't think you need to be someone else to have a brand. You don't need to copy anybody. Your brand is you. Your voice, your heart, your way of doing things. Maybe you're quiet, but you're always there for people. That's your brand. Maybe you're funny and you make everyone laugh. That's your brand. Maybe you're the one who never gives up, no matter how hard things get. That's your brand. Whatever makes you, you lean into it, share it, celebrate it. That's what makes you stand out. So here's my challenge to you. Never stop. Never stop showing the world who you are. Never stop building your name, your story, your light. Every day, find one way to share yourself. Maybe it's a kind word, a new idea, or a small step toward your dream. Maybe it's just being you unapologetically. Whatever it is, do it. Keep going. Keep shining. Because the world is waiting for you, and your story is too important to stay quiet. You are a gift, a spark, a name that matters, so never stop branding yourself. Keep telling your story and watch how far it takes you. You're on a journey, family, and let me tell you something that will change the way you walk that path. You can't do it alone. You weren't meant to. The dreams you carry, the goals you chase, the life you want to build, they all depend on the people you choose to walk with. Surround yourself with good people, and I'm not talking about just anybody. I'm talking about folks who lift you up, who push you forward, who see the greatness in you even when you can't see it yourself. Your circle, your crew, your people. They're the ones who will make or break your dreams. So listen close, because I'm here to tell you why you need good people around you and how they'll help you become everything you're meant to be. Think about the people in your life right now. Who's in your corner? Who's cheering for you when you win and picking you up when you fall? Those are the ones you need. Good people aren't just friends who make you laugh or folks who agree with everything you say. They're the ones who challenge you to be better, who tell you the truth even when it's hard, who believe in your dreams as much as you do. They're the ones who show up, not just when it's easy, but when it's tough. When you're tired, when you're broke, when you're ready to give up, that's when good people shine. They're the ones who say, keep going, you've got this. Now, let's be real, not everybody in your life is good for you. Some people will pull you down. They'll doubt your dreams, talk behind your back, or make you feel small. They're the ones who say, you can't do that, or why are you even trying? Those aren't your people. They're like weights tied to your ankles, holding you back from running toward your future. You've got to let them go. I know it's hard. Maybe they're family, maybe they've been around forever, but if they're not helping you grow, they're not good for your journey. You deserve better. You deserve people who see your light and help you shine brighter. Good people are like sunlight. They bring warmth, they bring energy, they help you grow. Imagine you're trying to start a business. You've got an idea, but you're scared. Good people are the ones who listen to your idea and say, that's amazing. Let's figure out how to make it happen. They're the ones who share your posts, tell their friends about your work, or even roll up their sleeves to help you out. They're not jealous of your success. They celebrate it. They're not threatened by your dreams. They inspire you to dream bigger. That's the kind of circle you need. People who make you feel like you can do anything because they believe in you that much. And here's the thing, good people don't just happen. You've got to find them, and you've got to be one of them too. If you want good people in your life, you've got to be good to others. Be the person who shows up, who listens, who encourages. Be the one who says, I believe in you, and means it. When you're that kind of person, you attract others like you. It's like a magnet. Good people find good people. So start by looking at yourself. Are you lifting others up? Are you sharing your light? If you want a circle that's strong, you've got to be strong for them too. Let me tell you why this matters. Your dreams are big, but they're fragile. One harsh word, one bad day, one moment of doubt can make you want to quit. Good people are your shield. They protect your dreams when the world tries to tear them down. Maybe you're working hard to become a writer, but you keep getting rejected. Good people are the ones who say, keep writing. Your story matters. Maybe you're saving money to open a shop, but it's taking forever. Good people are the ones who remind you, every dollar you save is a step closer. They keep you going when you're ready to stop. They hold your vision when your hands are too tired to carry it. And don't think you need a lot of people. Quality matters more than quantity. You don't need 100 friends. You need a few good ones. Maybe it's one mentor who teaches you the ropes. Maybe it's one friend who always has your back. Maybe it's one family member who prays for you every night. That's enough. A small circle of good people is stronger than a big crowd of folks who don't care. Find those few who get you, who see you, who want you to win. Hold them close and don't let them go. Now, let's talk about how to find these people. Look for the ones who are doing what you want to do, or who are at least trying. If you want to start a business, talk to other people who are starting businesses. If you want to learn something new, find people who love learning. They don't have to be famous or rich. They just have to be real. You'll find them at work, at school, online, or even in your neighborhood. Pay attention to the ones who inspire you, who make you want to be better. Reach out to them, ask them questions, share your dreams. Good people love to connect with others who are chasing something real. And here's a hard truth. Sometimes you've got to walk away from people who aren't good for you. It's not easy, but it's necessary. If someone's always negative, always tearing you down, always making you feel like you're not enough, they're not your people, you don't have to fight with them or hate them. Just step back, spend less time with them. Make room for the ones who lift you up. Your time, your energy, your heart. They're too precious to waste on folks who don't see your worth. So here's my challenge to you. Surround yourself with good people. Find them, keep them, be one of them. Look for the ones who make you feel strong, who push you to grow, who remind you of who you are when you forget. Build a circle that feels like home, a circle that holds you up when the world gets heavy. You're not meant to chase your dreams alone. You're meant to have people by your side, cheering, helping, believing. So go find your people, be their light, and let them be yours. Together, you'll go further than you ever could alone. Your dreams are waiting, and with good people around you, there's nothing you can't do. You're standing in the middle of your journey, family, and I'm here to tell you something that will carry you through every step, every storm, every moment you feel like giving up. Never stop pushing forward. Life isn't going to hand you your dreams on a silver platter. It's going to test you, challenge you, and sometimes knock you down. But you've got a fire inside you, a strength that's bigger than any obstacle, and I'm begging you, keep moving. Keep fighting, keep going. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how far the finish line seems, you've got to keep pushing forward, because that's how you turn your dreams into reality. Think about where you are right now. Maybe you're working toward a big goal, like starting a business or finishing school. Maybe you're just trying to get through a tough day, pay the bills, or keep your head above water. Wherever you are, whatever you're facing, the answer is the same: keep going. Life is like a river, it's always moving, and if you stand still, it'll sweep you away. But if you keep pushing, keep swimming, keep moving toward your goal, you'll get there. It might take time, it might take tears, but every step you take is a step closer to where you want to be. Let me tell you something real. Pushing forward doesn't mean you'll always feel strong. There will be days when you're tired, when you're scared, when you wonder if it's worth it. That's normal, that's human. But those are the days when pushing forward matters most. It's easy to keep going when everything's going your way. It's when the road gets rough, when the doubts creep in, when the world feels heavy. That's when you show who you are. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to take one more step, one more try, one more day. That's what pushing forward looks like. Now, let's talk about why this matters. Your dreams are waiting for you, but they're not going to come to you. You've got to go get them. Maybe you want to open a shop, write a book, or be the first in your family to go to college. Those dreams are big and they're beautiful, but they're also hard. They take work, time, and a whole lot of heart. There will be moments when you fail, when things don't go as planned, when you feel like you're not good enough. But failure isn't the end, it's just a bend in the road. When you fall, get up. When you mess up, learn from it. When you're stuck, find a way. That's what it means to never stop pushing forward. Here's the truth. Every person who ever did something great had to keep going through tough times. The people you admire, the ones who built businesses, wrote songs, or changed the world, they didn't have it easy. They faced rejection, doubt, and heartbreak, but they didn't quit. They kept pushing. They woke up every day and said, "I'm not done yet." That's the secret. It's not about being the smartest or the richest or the luckiest. It's about being the one who refuses to give up. You've got that in you. You've got the heart, the grit, the power to keep going. So use it. And let me tell you something else. Pushing forward isn't just about you. It's about the people who believe in you, the ones you're doing this for. Maybe you're working hard for your kids so they can have a better life. Maybe you're chasing a dream to make your parents proud or to show your community what's possible. Every time you push forward, you're carrying them with you. You're showing them that giving up isn't an option. You're building a legacy not just for yourself, but for everyone who's watching. So when you feel like stopping, think about them. Think about the story you're writing for the world to see. Keep going because they need you to. Now, I know it's not always easy to keep moving. Life throws curveballs. Maybe you lose a job, or someone you love gets sick, or your plans fall apart. Those moments hurt, and it's okay to feel the pain. It's okay to rest, to cry, to take a moment to breathe, but don't stay there. Don't let those moments define you. Take a deep breath, wipe your tears, and take one more step. Maybe that step is small. Maybe it's just making a phone call, writing down an idea, or asking for help. That's okay. Small steps count. Every move you make is you saying, I'm still here and I'm still fighting. And don't let the world tell you you're not enough. People will doubt you. They'll say you're too young, too old, too broke, or too far behind. Don't listen to them. They don't know your heart. They don't see the fire in you. You're not pushing forward for them. You're doing it for you, for your dreams, for the life you know you're meant to live. When they try to stop you, smile and keep going. Show them what happens when someone refuses to quit. Show them what it looks like to never stop pushing forward. Let's get practical for a second. Pushing forward means doing something every day to get closer to your goal. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe you're learning a new skill. Read one page of a book. Maybe you're saving money. Put away $1. Maybe you're building a business. Talk to one new customer. Those little actions add up. They're like bricks in a wall, and every one you lay makes your dream stronger. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start today, right now, with whatever you have. That's how you keep pushing forward. So here's my challenge to you. Never stop. Never let a bad day, a hard moment, or a closed door be the end of your story. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you feel. You are closer to your dreams than you think. Keep pushing forward, one step at a time, one day at a time. When you're tired, keep going. When you're scared, keep going. When you don't know the way, keep going. Your dreams are waiting, and they're worth every ounce of fight you've got. So go out there and show the world what it looks like to never give up. Keep pushing, keep fighting, keep shining. You've got this, and the world is waiting to see how far you'll go. So now it's up to you, family. The road ahead is yours to walk, and every step you take is a victory. Don't let anything stop you, not fear, not failure, not the voices that say you can't. You were born to rise, to shine, to make your mark. So lift your head, square your shoulders, and keep pushing forward with every beat of your heart. You're not just chasing a dream, you're building a life, a legacy, a story that will echo long after you're gone. Go out there and show the world what you're made of. Never stop, never quit, never give up. Your time is now and your future is waiting. So take that step and let's go get it together. Amen.